Hey team, Taki here in Alaska. I'm on the side of a cruise ship. Forgive all the noise and the weird background. A friend's got a wedding in a couple of hours, so I thought I'd shoot a couple of quick videos. Then I've got to kind of dress up a little bit. We're going to get a limousine into a helicopter, landing on a glacier. I've never done helicopters or glaciers. I'm pretty excited. In today's Ask Taki, I got a question from Howard. Howard says, coaching call length. My weekly coaching calls, like the Sherpa, have been really long, 2 hours plus. How can I make them shorter and punchier? I'm getting through like 6 or 7 questions in that time, plus the intro. Any ideas? So yeah, dude, got some ideas. Going to give you 3.5 ideas right now. Here's the first one. Lead. And so what I mean by that is the way you frame it is going to make a big difference. So let's give you an example. What I want you to do right now is to type into the question box your question in such a way that it's clear and succinct and obvious to me exactly what your question is, and then give me an option A or an option B. Like, I want to get more registrations on my webinar. Should I A, run Facebook ads, or B, email my list? That gives you, just kind of shrinks down, by the way. I just got my arm out of the cast and it's a little bit sore. That makes it much easier for you to know exactly what the real problem is, even before you unmute somebody and start chatting, okay? So the way you frame it's going to be really helpful. Number 2, make sure that people know that you're going to, I don't know if you can hear the beep, beep. Make sure people know that the question is designed to be answered in a short time frame. If it becomes an issue, then, dude, I think it's completely okay to do one of these. Great, Bob, really looking forward to helping out. Let's put 5 minutes on the clock and see what we can do. Yeah, and that's going to get people down to business quickly. Leave that ticking along in the background. It's going to be faster. So that's thing number 1. Lead, show a little bit of urgency. Number 2, stand up. You know, I'm standing up right now. I stand up on all of my webinars. My energy is better, and my patience is lower. My kind of pep is higher. Second, you know, if you want to add value to that, stand up in Alaska in the rain. That'll get your answers a little bit more succinct as well. Number 3, have a bag of tricks ready to go. So on your kind of coaching calls, if you don't have a bag of tricks ready, every time somebody has a problem, you're going to have to unpack it, create a custom solution. Whereas after you've been doing this for a little while, you're going to have some tricks already up on your website ready to rock and roll. And so you can say, oh, this is exactly, you're going to go, hey, this is like the webinar profit pipeline. What you need is some pre-emails, some post-emails, and some reminder emails to get people to show up. Do it like this. By the way, all of the resources are in the webinar profit pipeline. So jump in there, and that's going to help you. So you're going to give people like a 2 to 3 minute overview, and then point them at a resource that's going to really make a big difference. I think that's going to save you a bunch of time. So here's what we've said. Number 1, frame up that we're here to get you an outcome and have them give you an A-B option. Number 2, stand up. Number 3, have a library of tricks you can pull from. Point people to your job becomes more like a sharer of overviews followed by pointer at resource, like a bit like a librarian of good stuff. Is that cool? This has been Taki for Ask Taki. Howard, I hope this has been useful. I stood in the rain for 3 minutes, 51 seconds for you because I care. This is Taki from Ask Taki.